Okay, so I've come up the bluff. I'm sitting now in my usual second resting place at the top of the bluff, but still have to make the final push up to the upper garden. Uh, I usually pause here briefly, take in the view, look what's going on. I'm going to switch the camera around here, hopefully. Is it that one there? Yep. And this is the tripod I've been using to do the live streams from the lower garden. But I'm going to move that out of the way for the time being. And I'm going to try and sit quietly here. And this is one of my favorite views in the garden. As you, much quieter here. You don't today, because the lapping of the waves is very subtle. You don't really hear it. And then here's the hummingbird feeder, which needs refilling. And here's the flower bed with its Amistad salvias. Now, check the hummingbird feeder. There's still a little bit of juice in there, but I will take it up and clean it, and so we'll just sit and try and hold the camera and enjoy the quiet. So I'm still here, watching the view and enjoying the quiet. Switch back. I haven't managed yet to figure out how to live stream in landscape mode. There's a hummingbird that just arrived there, and I can zoom in, and I hope he's visible to you there. I think he's still down there, but we'll try and see whether now I'm zoomed in, it'll be even more difficult to see what's going on. Yep, he's two of them down there chasing each other. And now we'll zoom back out again. Okay. And now we have a seaplane approaching. The twin banes of my life here are the seaplanes and the helicopters. Up there. The seaplane is up there. And what's particularly irritating about noise from the seaplanes and helicopters is that the background noise here in Baiting Hollow is extremely low, very quiet. So you can hear the subtle lap of the waves on the beach far below. There's no wind at all today, so there's no, still here, the helicopter, the seaplane. It's awful, because this is the thing I most treasure, the quiet. This is why I came here, not for hummingbirds, not for the views, but for the quiet. And it's been damaged, not destroyed, but damaged. And Saturday is the quietest day. Except in the evening, sometimes the late afternoon, the quiet is shattered by the Riverhead Raceway. Down there in downtown Riverhead, about 5 miles away. The noise is so intense, it's been described in a recent article as a bone-shattering noise when you're close to it. But it reaches all the way up here, especially when the wind is in the southwest, which it usually is in the summer. It's a whining, continuous thunder. And Riverhead, of course, is on the brink of perhaps approving the construction of a second, bigger NASCAR raceway. The town is completely crazy. Or maybe I'm completely crazy. A little bit of both. All right. Well, that's that for today. Not for today, but for the moment. So these are 4 of the chairs that the lawsuit was so concerned about. Sometimes I have friends or family that come and we like to sit here. Sometimes I sit by myself, but I decide whether to sit in that chair or that chair, depending on the shade. These chairs were very kindly donated to the sanctuary by Melissa Hahn in Wading River. Thank you very much, Melissa, if you're watching or if you're not watching. And the complainant's lawyer asserted that the existence of these chairs constituted flagrant proof that I was operating a commercial business. What you're looking at, according to them, is an obnoxious commercial business. The logic, or the lack of logic, was just appalling. Essentially, in that lawsuit, submission, they were arguing that 2 plus 2 equals 1,000,000. They didn't get it just slightly wrong. They didn't say 2 plus 2 equals 5 or 2 plus 2 equals 3.99, as a physicist might say, or 2 plus 2 equals infinity, as a poet might say, or 2 plus 2 equals 4, as a mathematician might say. But as a lawyer would say, 2 plus 2 is whatever you want it to be. Just pay the bill, and I'll make it whatever you want to be. Anyway, we're on our way back up to the upper garden. We'll take a bit of a detour. We'll go through this way here, and we're going to try and improve the quality of these handheld live streams. This is the lowest rung on the live streaming ladder. Is just walking around with your phone and rambling on. Yeah, the Stalvia is another of these commercial chairs, and here's a couple of the canners. Another one over there. So here we're going up. And this is another, this is the other flower bed here. And now we'll go up the path here. Okay. And now we're going to walk through the upper garden. Here's the bird bath. Here's the butterfly bush, complete with butterflies. And we're going to go through into the front cabin, and we're going to wipe our feet here, and we're just going to have a look, and it looks like the live stream is still running here. This is where I have the upper garden live streaming computer, and then of course this cabin has pictures of hummingbirds that were all taken here. This was the North Fork Audubon Society gift to me. Beautiful collage of collection of pictures they took here. Here are some of the pictures on the wall. Here's an adult male hummingbird, and here is another adult male but viewed from a different angle. And then down there, and over here, up here, seeing the reflection of the window there, and here, up there, and over there, and then this rather nice picture here. Okay, so we'll go out now onto the front deck. I have an arbor which is covered with climbing vines of various sorts, and here is the front flower bed with the cannas and salvias here. Okay, and finally we might just walk over here where we've got more of these commercial chairs, and we'll look down at the view down to the beach, um, and you can see the antenna that I am using. The signal for the live stream comes from that antenna, and amazingly it will reach all the way down the beach and even far along to the shipwrecks. Okay, we're going to end the live stream. Thank you for your patience and attention. The other live stream will continue from the upper garden, so you can watch that on Facebook. Closing down the YouTube live stream for the moment.